Welcome back. Automakers caught in the crosshairs of the trade war, and that is putting big pressure on a company like Toyota.
We are excited about it, launching that this week. We're going to launch actually 7 vehicles this week.
Right now, on a Toyota lot somewhere in America, there's a brand new Tundra with a $12,000 discount slapped on the window. Let that sink in. A Toyota, the one brand you're supposed to pay extra for, the car that's supposedly so in demand, they can't build them fast enough. But hold up, if that's true, why are dealers practically giving them away? They told you Toyota's legendary reliability meant you'd always pay a premium. They said demand would never die. Here's the truth. They were setting you up for the biggest betrayal in modern automotive history. This isn't just about a few slow-selling cars. This is about a systemic rot, a series of catastrophic decisions made in boardrooms that are now costing them billions and destroying a reputation that took 87 years to build. If you're even thinking about buying a new car, you need to watch this to the end. Hit that subscribe button, because what you're about to hear is the secret story the dealers are praying you never discover. For 40 years, the formula was simple. You bought a Toyota, you did oil changes, and it ran forever. Your parents' Camry probably outlived their mortgage. That legendary status wasn't a gift. It was earned through an obsession with engineering that put your wallet ahead of their profits. But something changed. The pressure to go electric, to compete with luxury brands, and to squeeze every last penny of profit created a perfect storm. And what emerged was a new Toyota, one that betrayed the very 3 pillars it was built on. First, MSRPs crept up so high they priced out the loyal middle-class families who built the brand. Second, they committed the ultimate sin. They swapped their bulletproof, naturally aspirated engines for complex turbocharged systems that have loyalists and mechanics terrified of long-term repair bills. And finally, the beautiful simplicity was gone, replaced by a curse of complexity that ruined the one thing you could always count on. You wouldn't believe this, but it's not just a feeling. The data is screaming a warning. The 2025 Consumer Reports brand report card just dropped, and it's the bombshell Toyota executives hoped you'd never see. Toyota, the undisputed king of reliability, has fallen to number 9. Number 9. Let me say that again. They are now officially less reliable than Subaru, Lexus, Honda, and even Mazda. The brand that defined dependability for generations now trails the very competitors it used to crush. When you're losing to Honda and Mazda on reliability, your crown isn't just tarnished, it's been melted down and sold for scrap. This collapse in quality isn't theoretical, it's sitting right now on dealer lots, collecting dust in the form of 7 specific models. Each one represents a different betrayal of your trust. First, the Tundra. They took America's most honest work truck, ripped out its legendary V8 heart, and replaced it with a twin-turbo V6 that truck buyers can't forgive. Now it's a $70,000 disappointment. Then there's the Tacoma. They moved production to Mexico while charging premium American prices, and the resulting quality issues have sent buyers running to the Chevy Colorado. They brought back the iconic Land Cruiser, but as a cruel joke, they gave it a tiny 4-cylinder engine. It's an insult to a vehicle that conquered continents with V8 power. The Sequoia is a full-size SUV with a mandatory hybrid system that forces a punishing truck-like ride quality on families who paid $80,000 for luxury. The Chevy Tahoe feels like a Rolls-Royce by comparison. The Crown is a bizarre sedan on stilts that has a massive identity crisis. It's too expensive for Camry buyers and too strange for anyone else. And don't even get me started on the BZ4X. Toyota's first real EV is an under-engineered embarrassment with pathetic range, snail-like charging, and a recall for its wheels literally falling off. But that's not all. Even the GR Supra is a betrayal. It's a fantastic car, but it's a BMW with a Toyota badge, a symbol that they've lost the confidence to engineer their own flagship sports car. Because these cars are failing in the marketplace, dealers are getting desperate, and a desperate dealer is a dangerous dealer. They're using a playbook of tricks to trap you into buying these unwanted cars. Watch out for red flag number 1, the 84-month loan. They'll get you to focus on a manageable $500 monthly payment, but you'll end up paying over $10,000 in pure interest for a vehicle that's worth less than you owe for the first 6 years. Then comes red flag number 2, the worthless add-ons. That $1,500 paint protection package. It's a $100 wax job. They're trying to claw back the discount they gave you. And for EVs like the BZ4X, watch for red flag number 3, the lease trap. They're offering insane lease deals because they know the car will be practically worthless in 3 years, and they want you to be the one to pay for that depreciation. But listen, their desperation is your ultimate weapon. Here's your 3-step victory plan to flip this rigged game. First, weaponize information. Use online inventory trackers to see exactly how long that car has been sitting on the lot. A Tundra that's been there for 150 days is costing that dealer money every single morning. Your patience is their financial pressure. Second, control the financing. Walk in with a pre-approved check from your own bank. This removes their ability to play games with interest rates and forces them to negotiate on the one thing that matters, the price of the car. Third, make your walkaway offer. Based on your research, give them one single firm out-the-door price. If they say no, you walk. You have all the power, because another dealer a few miles away has the exact same car they're also desperate to sell. Toyota's discount desperation is more than just a crisis for one company. It's the canary in the coal mine for the entire auto industry. It's a sign that customers are finally rejecting overpriced, overcomplicated vehicles. The brands that survive the coming automotive reset will be the ones that return to their core values: reliability, affordability, and putting the customer first. Toyota's legendary reputation took 40 years to build and just a few years to shatter. So here's the one question you need to ask before you buy. Does this specific car deserve the legendary reputation, or is it just riding on the ghost of a brand that no longer exists? If you know someone car shopping, share this video right now. Let's stop these companies from getting rich off people who just need a reliable car.